Would you recommend this course to anyone, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior?
Yes, I would for sure recommend this to all my friends and anybody that I know that's like struggling with the SAT.
Do you feel the program helped you, and why or how?
I do think it helped me because, like I said before, I didn't really know anything or I wasn't really that experienced, especially with math. I was really bad. But after this class, I was able to understand a little bit more better. And I was able to ask as many questions as I wanted, and
Yeah.
I didn't feel like scared about asking about the questions, I was able to just be straightforward, like, oh, I didn't know that, and you would give like a
Mhm.
good detailed explanation. And when I took the first test, practice test, I didn't know anything. But then after a few of the classes, and I took the fourth one, the questions were way more easier to me.
Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. And what I'm hearing there is you liked how I would give you those kind of customized videos where if you had a
Mhm.
question or a problem, I would break it down and send it to you so that you didn't have to wait until class to ask those questions, right? Was that really
Yeah,
helpful?
yeah, because like me
Good.
personally, I like to ask a bunch of questions. I like to get
Yeah.
details.
Yeah.
So I was able to get that out of you. So yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. Now, tell me a little bit about where you were at before doing this program, where your mind was at, how you felt about the SAT. Were you confused? Were you lost? And then how you felt during and after the program and kind of the differences between those two.
Well, at first I was very like paranoid and afraid that I was gonna get a bad grade because didn't really have any experience, and the SAT before was really really afraid. And I saw the SAT as some like big test, you know. But then as after the classes with you, I was able to gain more confidence in my like answers, and I was able to learn more and get more experience with the questions.
Perfect. No, and we definitely saw that throughout all of your
Mhm.
practice exams. We saw you improvements in both math and reading and writing. We did a lot of the low hanging fruit during those 8 weeks. I think you would agree as far as like, how can you make progress today? Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I do.
Perfect. And then even after that, we talked about how from the very beginning, the goal was to take two official exams, right? To
Uh,
take one first to kind of get your feet wet, see how everything's going. And then we maximize our second score on the second SAT because now we're more relaxed. We've had more time. We know exactly what to expect. We know what schedule we're kind of in. So, those are things that, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think you would have known about had you not taken the course, right?
mhm.
What would you tell other students that currently maybe are studying a little bit or maybe not at all? What would you tell them that they need to be doing to prepare for the SAT?
For sure take your class, but also, like do the practice test and try to find anything online that they can find, like videos and stuff, like your YouTube channel, and any practice questions they can also find on websites and stuff too.
Perfect. No, that's great. I completely agree. And I think you would also agree. The biggest key of all of this is as much as I love to think that me teaching and talking and being excited makes the biggest difference, it doesn't, right? It's doing the homework problems, it's doing the practice test, and then it's also asking questions. I
Mhm.
think you would agree that those three things right there have the biggest improvement on your score.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone gets a higher score on the SAT just by listening to someone talk and explain stuff. It might feel nice because you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense in my head, but it's not until you put kind of pencil on paper and work out those problems that you start to realize like, oh, what do I really know and what do I not know? So,
Mhm.
that's the kind of the crux of the program, right? Is to motivate y'all, inspire y'all, kind of help y'all do the work, kind of be that accountability partner to get y'all to do the actions necessary to kind of see that score go up. And I think with you, we saw it work perfectly, just as expected. So
Yeah.
super happy about that. Did you enjoy the school platform? What did you think of that? Where I kind of have all the videos, the homework, all that stuff. Did you like that platform?
Yeah, I liked how it was very like accessible. It was really easy for me to use and understand. And I like
Okay.
the little like post your like announcements, I guess you were able to
Yeah.
post like on tips and stuff like that. And I was
Okay.
able to like access the homework and videos too.
Good. Did you find the tips and those posts helpful?
Yes. Like
Good.
I remember you posted about like how to like stay focused for the test, and I used
Yeah.
it when I took the my first test and it helped a lot.
Good, good. I'm really happy to hear that.